Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your co-hosts for this evening, voting members of the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame, Don Harris, sports anchor at News 4 San Antonio, and Joe Reinagle, sports anchor for KENS 5 Eyewitness News.
How are you, San Antonio? Happy Hall of Fame. Y'all ready to have a good time? How many people have been here before? You know how we do it, right? We're going to have a great night. We're going to raise a lot of money for kids here in San Antonio, and we're going to induct a new class into the Hall of Fame. We celebrate the power of sport tonight. We will honor those athletes who did it on the field and who lifted us up, and at the same time, we'll raise as much money as we can for San Antonio sports youth programs and fitness programs.
How are those salads? Huh, they good? All right. Hey, I know this is a swanky place, right? But we can get crazy in here. It's time. We have some fun. That's what we do at sporting events. But we've got to begin this evening with a moment of reflection. Now, our invocation tonight is offered by the pastor of Antioch Baptist Church, Reverend Dr. Kenneth Kemp.
Shall we pray? God, we thank you for this opportunity to gather in this place today. We are so thankful for this auspicious occasion. We thank you for persons of sport like Gordon Hartman and Bill Hanson and Becky Hammond and, of course, Mike Mitchell. We thank you for their careers, but even more importantly, we thank you for their character. Now we pray that what we do here will be pleasing in your sight. Bless every move, every action, every thought. And then, God, we ask that you would bless the food which has been prepared for the nourishment of our bodies. We ask all of this with respect to all faiths. In the name of Jesus, amen.
Thank you, Dr. Kemp. Thank you, Dr. Kemp. All right. I want to set out the evening for you so you know what's going to take place. We have an amazing live auction, a memorable induction ceremony, and a live performance tonight from the 4 stars from the original cast of Broadway's Jersey Boys, the Midtown Men. Woohoo! They like them up front. And along the way, we're going to tell you about San Antonio sports and this awesome organization that raises money and transforms the lives of children every day and fulfills its mission to transform our community through the power of sport. The money we raise here tonight is for the kids. So are you guys all in? All right. Don't lose focus of the goal. The live auction is coming up in just a few minutes, so look at your auction programs and get ready. Now, the silent auction will close at 9:15, so you can continue to bid electronically until then.
And we're going to tell you how to do that if you're technically challenged like I am. Are you technically challenged?
Big time.
Big time, all right. You know, there's a lot of people who work very hard to put something like this together and to make this tribute a very special evening for everybody. And we want to begin by inviting our top sponsors to the stage. And with the help of Russ Bookbinder, the president and CEO of San Antonio Sports. Hello, Russ. There he is. We'd like to thank our presenting sponsor, AT&T, represented tonight by Stephen Punt, Area Retail Sales Manager for San Antonio. Our gold sponsors are HEB, represented by Corey Basso, Group Vice President of Marketing and Advertising. Hey, Corey. What's up, brother? Good to see you, my friend. We'd also like to recognize Silver Eagle Distributors, represented tonight by Ryan Kalong, Director of National Accounts.
This is all you, right? I don't have to worry about this.
Yeah. Robert Ober, founder of Plant Architects, Plant Outfitters, and owner of The Vault. And Thomas J. Henry, represented by Bernardo Gonzalez, senior litigation attorney. How about a big round of applause? It's a great picture. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks, Forrest. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, we'd also like to thank our silver sponsors, Valero, Corporate Travel Planners. I'm gonna like y'all. Nice. The PM Group and Red McCombs Automotive. Thanks also to the MVP and All-Star sponsors that are listed in your program. We appreciate all of our sponsors. Can we get one just huge round of applause? That's what I'm talking about. I'd also like to take the time to recognize our auction committee tonight, chaired by Rick Smith and his co-chairs, Cynthia Ellison, Valerie Hunter, and Richard Ojeda. You guys made this evening possible. Thank you very much. And now it is my pleasure to introduce the chairman of the San Antonio Sports Board of Directors, Mr. Brad Young.
Thank you, Joe. Each year, San Antonio Sports presents its Salute Award to a company or organization that has supported our nonprofit in an extraordinary manner. This year, we honor Silver Eagle Distributors. Over the last decade, Silver Eagle has contributed generously to the support of San Antonio Sports youth programs, particularly our iPlay after-school programs. They've also been a great partner in our events, providing monetary and in-kind support. In addition, we're proud to say that Ryan Kalong, Silver Eagle's Director of National Accounts, is an active member on our board. It's my pleasure to present our San Antonio Sports Salute Award this year to Silver Eagle Distributors and Ryan. Thank you very much.
Here you go. Rip and grin at the center.
We're going to the top. All right. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate everything you do for us. I mean that sincerely.
All right, thank you, Brad. We appreciate that, and congratulations to Silver Eagle. All of a sudden, I feel like a Bud Light. I don't know. Okay, please welcome San Antonio Express News Deputy Sports Editor Nick Talbot. Hey, Nick. Thank you, sir. It's all yours.
Thanks, Joe. The San Antonio Express News is proud to be a partner in the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame. Every June, the public has the opportunity to nominate individuals for inclusion in the Hall of Fame online at mysanantonio.com. And every year, our sports staff selects our male and female athletes of the year and honors them publicly at this tribute. Our 2017 San Antonio Express News Sportswoman of the Year is Reagan High School graduate Taylor Olson. Two years after suffering a back injury that threatened her sports career, Olson thrived in two sports as a senior at Reagan High School. She earned San Antonio Express News All-Area Player of the Year honors in soccer after scoring a school record 39 goals. She was named the District 26 6A Offensive MVP and earned All-State honors. In track and field, Olson helped the Rattlers advance to state by anchoring the 400-meter relay team. Today, Taylor is thriving on the soccer squad at Oklahoma State University. Here's a look at Taylor in action.
All right, take it now.
We're gonna say your family, caller.
Okay.
And Taylor is sent, and then once I've said that, we're gonna go over there and watch the thing on the camera. All right, Taylor.
I don't even, it makes me look so scary. I'm not a scary person.
You're not a scary person.
Go.
We're glad Taylor and her family could join us this evening. Taylor, the San Antonio Express News is pleased to name you our 2017 Sportswoman of the Year. Our 2017 San Antonio Express News Sportsman of the Year is Spurs great Tim Duncan. A year after announcing his retirement from the San Antonio Spurs, Duncan spearheaded a recovery effort to help the residents of the U.S. Virgin Islands, including his hometown of St. Croix, after Category 5 hurricanes Irma and Maria slammed the territory only 2 weeks apart. Pledging $250,000 and offering to match donations up to $1 million, Duncan also helped deliver hundreds of thousands of pounds of supplies to the islands. Here's a look at the impact Tim is making. Yeah, they stopped us like right here. Yeah, they stopped it. We'll try it and see what it does. This is true. Tim couldn't be here with us tonight, but Michael Guerra of the San Antonio Food Bank is here to accept on his behalf. Michael, please share our congratulations with Tim.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations, Mike. The San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame tribute is a night to recognize the power of sport and that it has to change lives. Those of us who've been athletes at any level know this to be true. Sport has taught many great lessons, and it's imparted so many positive values in our lives. And tonight we're recognizing some of the most accomplished athletes, but don't forget, we're also raising a lot of money so that San Antonio children in every single neighborhood in our community have the opportunity to experience the power of sport. San Antonio Sports is a nonprofit organization doing just that, bringing the power of sport to our city and to children in some of our most challenged neighborhoods through a variety of programs, including I Play After School. Take a look.
Kansas and North Carolina, and here we go.
You may know San Antonio sports for the premier events we bring to the Alamo City. We're proud that the events that we host have delivered more than $617 million to our local economy.
What a performance!
But our heart beats for kids.
Slimmed down. She's more confident about herself. She loves her friends. She loves the sports. She looks forward every day to getting up to go to school just so she doesn't miss iPlay. She loves everything about it. iPlay After School has offered my children a huge opportunity, not only in the after school program to play a different sport and to learn the different sports, but also it's motivated them in the classroom.
Fit Family Challenge to our family means that it's time to get busy, it's time to get active, it's time to go have fun, and it's time to learn about health and fitness.
All Ski lets me see my boy, who's an amputee, do everything that I'm able to do. And that's a pretty special feeling inside of me.
Being a disabled vet, and being able to come out here, and I've been doing this for a while now, so a lot of these guys haven't. So for me, it's my way to show these guys, hey, yeah, you may be hurting right now, but you can still do a lot of stuff that you think that you couldn't be able to do, but you can just by thinking positive and going out there and trying it.
San Antonio Sports is creating an innovative effort to create school parks in partnership with the City of San Antonio and local school districts. School parks create neighborhood green space available to students during the school hours and the community after school and on weekends.
San Antonio Sports has provided the leadership and the glue that holds all of our fitness activities and spaces together in our community.
Help make our community strong.
Help our family be fit.
Help keep our family healthy.
Help make my dreams come true.
Okay, who likes sports trivia? Anybody like a little trivia? I'll give you a little trivia. We're very proud at News 4, where I work, that we've turned out many former interns who've been great sportscasters. Our last 3 are working in places like Miami and Phoenix and Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina. But it's my privilege to introduce perhaps our most famous News 4 sports intern. Please welcome our mayor, Ron Nierenberg.
Good evening. Good evening. Everybody having a good time? Well, the City of San Antonio has been a proud partner in the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame
since its inception in 1995. We're proud to honor the men and women that this hall recognizes. We're also proud to support San Antonio sports and its mission to transform our community through the power of sport. Through all of these efforts, and as you just saw in the video, I've been part of San Antonio sports programs since my days as a city councilman. As our community sports commission, this organization brings millions of dollars in economic impact to our city through events like the upcoming 2018 NCAA Final Four. Who's going to that? But even more importantly, they are changing the lives of children in our community through programs that give kids the chance to learn new skills, develop the character and values that sports impart, and to dream big. Programs like I Play After School, which provide sports and character education to 1,200 children in 48 elementary schools. So it's now my pleasure to welcome San Antonio Sports I Play After School athlete, Isabella Montoya, her mom, Abby Guillen, her dad, Joseph Montoya, and her I Play coach, Gloria Martinez. I hope you listen to her. Open your hearts, and don't forget, open your wallets.
Hold on, everybody.
There you go.
Good evening. My name is Isabella Montoya. My friends call me Bella. I am a fourth grader at J.T. Brackenbridge Elementary. My family consists of my parents, my older brother Isaiah, my sister Angela, and my baby sister Emma. This is my second year being a member of the iPlay program. I feel very privileged being here tonight and to be able to tell you how iPlay has become a huge part of my life. iPlay has made a great impact on my behavior at school as well as at home. For one, I have learned what self-control is, and it's not that hard. You just need to practice every day. I must say, I myself have seen a great improvement in me. I feel I have become a better person. When I joined iPlay at first, I really didn't like it because I don't like sports. But my parents have always said, try it first, give it a chance. They've always said that to all of us. But after being introduced to soccer, which was our first event, wow, I was really good at it. I could hardly wait for the next sport. Now I really enjoy learning and playing all the different sports Ms. Martinez has introduced to us. One important ingredient in iPlay is that we are all taught core values, which includes sportsmanship. That means to be considerate of my teammates. I have carried this skill home with me. I have learned that this skill, sportsmanship, sprinkled with a little respect, can be used throughout my life. I am very grateful that San Antonio Sports has chosen J.T. Brackenbridge to participate in the iPlay program. I have seen changes not only in myself, but in my teammates, my grades, our attendance, our behavior. Wow, we are a bunch of awesome kids. And how do I know that? Because we have become a tight iPlay family among us kids. Oh yes, health is an important piece of iPlay. All of us have been encouraged to try all our vegetables and fruits. And to my surprise, I have learned that carrots taste good. Ms. Martinez talks to us about how important eating the right, healthy foods will make us better athletes. The iPlay program, sponsored by San Antonio Sports, is very well appreciated, not just by JT students, but by all participants of the iPlay program. Did you know there are 48 iPlay schools with 1,200 athletes in iPlay? Wow, that deserves a round of applause. Come on, everyone. This program has made a great difference in my life and that of my teammates. I know of 5 ex-members that still come by to JT to reminisce about when they were iPlay members. Their attitudes and accomplishments have made such an impression that my teammates and I have set lifetime goals. I know this program depends on contributions. Well, I am here tonight to let you know it is well spent at JT, and I see it when we go to our different sports events. I see the excitement and determination in each of the students, just like me, enjoying themselves. It is a very strong program for us students. The iPlay program has made a huge impression on so many students. Aren't we the lucky ones? Thank you, San Antonio Sports, for your dedication to all iPlay students. And thank you to each and every one of you for coming out tonight and showing your support by contributing the San Antonio Sports iPlay program. Good night and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Well done. Outstanding. You're good. That's beautiful. Thank you. All right, Don and I are going to take the rest of the night off. It's been great being here with you. Man, she was good. Yeah. Wow. But I hope you heard the very important message that she had for all of you that are sitting out there tonight. We need to raise some money. Are you with me? I can't hear you. It's hard to hear up here. Are you with me? All right, let's do this. And we're going to make it real easy for you to do it, all right? We like to take your money, and we're going to make it easy to do so. So here we go. On your table, okay, everybody on your table, you're going to find an iPad. And then in your program, you're going to find a pledge card, like this one right here. Everybody got that? You see that? It's in your program. This has the instructions, it's on the back, and there are 3 ways for you guys to make a donation, okay? Number 1, from the iPad on your dining table, you can touch the donations tab from the home screen. You see it? You can see it up here on the screen, right? Enter your bidder number and then the amount you would like to donate. You see how easy that is? Piece of cake. Number 2, if you have previously registered for text bidding tonight, you can make donations by text. Okay, everybody knows how to text, right? So you make it by text. Just follow the instructions on the card, and you're going to get a confirmation of your donation via text. So you text us, we'll text you back. You see how that works? It's nice. Now, if you've not already opted in for text bidding, please make your donation on an iPad. However, for those who prefer the analog method, you can enter your bidder number or credit card information and the amount onto the pledge card that's on your table, this one right here. Okay, you can do all of that. Then you put it in an envelope. Then you raise it high, and somebody, one of the volunteers, is going to come over and take that from you. Okay? Pretty easy, right? Piece of cake. So let's raise a lot of money. Now, if you're already a San Antonio sports fan, you know how important these dollars are. They can't do it without you. If you're here as a guest tonight, welcome, first of all. This is a great way for you to show your support. If you don't have a gazillion dollars to bid on one of the auction items or silent auction items, this is a good way for you to make a difference, okay? Now, last year, we raised $22,000, all right? So this year, we want to up the ante a little bit to $25,000. Can we do it? I think we can do it. So here we go. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, start donating. Go for it. Now we're going to have some fun. While you guys donate, we're going to have some fun up here on the stage. All right? It is now time for our live auction. And we have some great stuff for you guys to bid on tonight. Outstanding stuff. But I need some help with this, so we called on the very best in the business. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome T-Bone.
Thank you, Joe. Is that the best you can do? If you can hear, hey, there you go. Hey, do me a favor. If you can hear me, raise your hands, please. I just want to make sure you can hear me. That's $100 each. You good people. Good. You know, I've been doing it for 17 years. I kind of figured you'd know that one by now.
Woo-hoo! All right, T-Bone. We need $100 grand tonight.
We'll do $100 grand.
We need $100,000 tonight, all right?
Now, hold on, Joe. Before we get going, I've got to find my spotters. We have professional spotters. All right, so let me see. Folks, if you look around, gentlemen, will you raise your hands? If you do not hear me, yell at one of these spotters. And then you guys need to yell at me. Now, would you want me to go slow or do you want me to go fast? It doesn't matter. Raise money. Let's get it right now, ladies and gentlemen. You ready, Joe?
I'm ready. You ready?
Are y'all ready?
Here we go.
There are some great items to bid on. The best I've ever seen.
All right, T-Bone, live auction number 1, A Week in Paradise, Cabo San Lucas. Take a look.
For 1 week, step into a world of unforgettable moments at the 5-star Pueblo Bonito Sunset Beach Golf and Spa Resort. Overlooking the Pacific Ocean in sun-kissed Cabo San Lucas, this luxury resort has a private resort beach and stunning swimming pools. Your executive suite features over 1,088 square feet of living space and spectacular ocean views, and includes a complete kitchenette, dining area, living area with a sofa sleeper, and a private bedroom furnished with a plush king bed or 2 queens. This getaway includes round-trip airfare for 4 in coach or 2 in first class, winner's choice. This item is valued at $7,500 and is donated by Kay and Dean Radla and Corporate Travel Planners.
Woo, man, I tell you, that's a good start. The value is $7,500, but because of the goodness of my heart, I want to get this thing going a little bit, so we're going to start at 5. Now, I will start really slow. Can someone just say, hey, I want to start at 5? Who wants to start me at 5? Hey, there's my $50,000. That's how I like to start the bid. Oh, God, I got to be with 5. Anybody want to give me 55? Yes, I'm on this. Somebody want to give me 55 now. I guess somebody want to 6. 6, somebody want to 6 in right now. 6,000, anybody want to 6 in right now. Yes, somebody on. Folks, come on, let's get it going. 6,000, come on, somebody 6. 6, anybody want somebody 6. I'll slow it down. I need $500 more, please. Who's got my $5,500? All right, I need $6,000. Thank you very much. In the back, where's my spotters? I got $6,000 back here. 65. 65 on bit. 65. 65. 6,000 is going. Looking for 6,500. That's a couple of hamburgers. Come on. 6,500. Anybody? 6,000 going once. 6,000 going. Whoa, McClintock, big party, 6,500. Now looking for the 7. 7, 7, 7, anybody 7,000. 7,000, anybody 7, 7. I'm still giving you a $500 discount. 7, 7, 7, 7, anybody 7. I got 6,500 going once. 6,500 going twice. I'm going to make a final call. I got it sold for $6,500. Thank you.
Not a bad way to start, T-Bone.
I think we can do better.
I think we can do better.
I think we can do a lot better.
They're just getting warmed up. Getting warmed up. All right, you ready for number 2?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Jason and April.
Oh, and Sarah. Yes.
Oh,
all right.
I love that
Yeah.
65,000.
Thank you. All right.
Kai Shin bought it. Got it back. Whoa, whoa. Okay, sold. All right, 6,500. Thank you.
All right. Item number 2.
Richard.
Anybody like to play golf? I know you do. There's a bunch of golfers in here. Next item up for bid is truly priceless. It is a trip to the Masters with airfare.
The Masters at Augusta National Golf Club is one of the most difficult and prestigious tickets in all of sports to obtain. Your package includes a 3-night hotel stay in Augusta and 2 tournament badges for each of the championship rounds, Saturday and Sunday, April 7th and 8th, 2018. You and your guest will fly first class to Atlanta on Friday, April 6th, and depart Monday, April 9th. A rental car is included for transportation to and from Augusta. This priceless package is one for the bucket list, donated by the PM Group and Corporate Travel Planners.
Here we go. Hey, if you've never been, which Joe and I have not been, but I heard that this is a fabulous, fabulous time. You don't just get to go to the Masters. I can also tell you that it's a lottery. So we're opening the bid up. Sold to Joe and T-Bone for $4,000. Thank you very much. Next item up the bid.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. I tell you what, I feel good. Someone give me an opening bid. Someone say, T-Bone, I would like to start this bid at how much? 5,000. You're low. I need 6,000. Hick, anybody want to get something? Anybody want to give me 6? Anybody want to give me? It's somebody I got 6 in the back. 65 is so somebody I got 6,000. 65. I don't want to bid somebody 65. I got 6,000. I got 7,000. 7,000. Anybody want to 75? 75. Anybody? Says somebody want to give me 75. 75. I got 8,000. 8,000 now. 18. Anybody 8? I need 8. 9,000. Anybody 9? How much? I got 95, looking for 10,000 now. Hey, I got 10 in the back. Someone give me 11. 11. Looking for the 11. Here's someone 11,000, now 12. 12. Here's someone on bit, someone 12. Here's someone 12, now 13. 13 on bit, someone 13. 13 I got. Here's someone 14. 14 on bit, someone 14. I got 13 going. Folks, just to let you know that y'all can bid over here too. I got 14,000. Here's someone 15. 15,000 now, 16, 16. Anybody else? 16. Come on, folks, give them a round of applause. Let's get this thing going. I got 16,000, 15,000. You got to watch me. I got 15, looking for 16. Someone give me 16 to make this man go. $15,000 is a steal. $15,000 going. I've sold this for $50,000 twice. I got 15. Someone's getting a deal. 15,000. Look, there's Corey Basso. He could buy it. Look, he's waving. 16, 17. 15,000 going once. 15,000 going twice. Looking for a final call? I got 16,000 in the back. Just someone on bid a bit. It was 17,000. Well, what are you going to do? I need 18,000, please. Tell you what I'm going to do. Tell you what, because in the goodness of my heart, I'm going to save you $500. Give me 17,500. I just saved you $500. 17,000 is going once. 17,000 going twice. Make a final call. Got it sold 17,000.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nick McFadden and Sandy Sachs, thank you very much.
Oh, McClintock, big party.
My goodness. I got goosebumps, T-Bone. Woo! Woo! That's the way that works. That's awesome. Let's keep going. Item number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. or start your bids, whatever you prefer. Our next item up for bid is a Formula One experience in Red Macomb Suite. Take a look.
It's lights out, away we go. Vettel gets away faster.
Experience the 2018 Formula One of the world's most prestigious sporting events, from Red Macomb's personal founding owner suite. You and your guest will enjoy VIP treatment for the 3-day event at the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, October 19th through the 21st, 2018. Your tickets include entrance to all events that weekend, including the headliner concert, which previously featured Justin Timberlake and Taylor Swift. This priceless package was donated by the McCombs Foundation.
All right, let's get it going. I've got to get a minimum bid of $5,000 to get it going. I got 5, listen, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8. I need 8. That's 7, 8, 7, 9, 9. Hold on, 9, give me 9, give me 9. That's 7, 9, that's 7, 10. Everybody says, come on, bidders. Come on, bidders, 7, 10. 10,000, that's 7, 11, 7, 11. That's 7, 11. Come on now. Richard, get them going over here. I need 11,000. Oh, someone on, bidder, someone on. Big home bidder, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? $10,000 is what I got. I'm looking for 11,000. Come on, 10-5. Hurry up. I gotta go. I got a big one. $10,000 is going. $10,000 going once. $10,000 going twice. I'm gonna make a final call. Who's that raising their hand right here at table 9? Is that guy bidding? Are you bidding, sir? I got it sold for $10,000 in the back. Thank you.
All right, all right. These folks are hot tonight, T-Bone.
Hot tamale.
They're hot tonight. All right, we'll move on to item number 4. It is time to experience the VIP glamour of Las Vegas. Thank you very much. Includes an Elton John concert. All right, Elton John, he just said he's going to retire. So this might be your last chance to see Elton John in concert. Don't miss out. Take a look.
Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas.
Your Las Vegas VIP experience starts with private jet transportation for 6 on March 1st, 2018, and includes 3 Fountain View Resort King rooms for 3 nights at the Bellagio, plus limo to and from the Las Vegas airport. Your group will enjoy VIP seating to see Elton John Friday, March 2nd at Caesars Palace, and 6 VIP tickets to the Cirque du Soleil show of your choice on Saturday, March 3rd. Enjoy $500 to dine at Prime Steakhouse at the Bellagio. This item is valued at $25,000 and is donated by the PM Group and Eric and Jennifer Helton of Encore Jet Management.
Viva Las Vegas. Viva.
And thank you to Brian Broom-Hafer for that last bid.
Well, let me see. What does he sing? Let me think. What's it?
That's all I know.
All right, $25,000 value. My wife said that I could bid on this one, but I don't think I'm going to be able to win it. So I've got T-Bone's going to start it at $10,000. Here's somebody sold. Sold. Wait, hold on, Richard. My wife wants it. All right, I got 11,000. Someone in the 12, 85, somebody in the 12, 12,000. Anybody? Who got 12,000? Can I get, what have I got in the back? 13? 13,000. Here's how many? 14 now. 14 now. 15, 16. 16, Richard, I need 16. 16, Richard, I need 16. Richard, I need 16. I got a 15 in the back. 16 on bit of someone 16. 16 on bit of someone 16. 16 bit of someone 16. 15. That's 16,000 now 17. This is a once in a lifetime experience. Here's my 17,018, please. 18 on, bit of something on 18, 18 now. 18, that's something, 18,000. He's bidding himself up. That's good. 18,000, need 19,000. Someone give me 20,000, baby. I got 18,000, I need 19,000. Let's get it going. You're not going to do this ever again. It ain't but just money, and you're helping the kids. All right, sir, what do I have you at in the back? Do I have it at 18,000? 20, 19. $19,000. Can I get a 20? It's for the children. Think about the children and all the things we could do. I got 19,000. Make me look like a hero because I'm going to eat my steak. Can I get 20,000? What's $1,000 to see Elton John? You're getting a $500 steak dinner. No more tour. I got 19,000 is going once. $20,000. What you gonna do now, Luther? That's it, he done. Can't help you feel good. You just knocked everybody out on that deal. I got $20,000 going once. Is it 19 or 20?
20.
Who's got 21,000? Oh, McClintock got 21. Oh, somehow 22, 22. Don't gotta give me 22. I'll go with you. 22 now. Anybody want to give me 22, 20? I got 22,000. Put your sweet lips a little closer to 23. Can I get 23,000? 22,000 is going once. 22,000 going twice. Make a final call. Got us sold for $22,000. Woo! You know what? That was Mr. Gordon Hartman, his lovely bride. Thank you very much. Yay! They do a lot for this community. Gordon, we know we love you. Thank you.
Soon to be Hall of Famer, Gordon Hartman. Very nice. That was fun, T-Bone.
That was.
Hey, we got to check out something. Everybody's bidding, right? Like I told you how to do it. Let's check and see where we're at. Can we get a running tally over here? $11,385. You guys are awesome, but that's not good enough. Remember, our deal is $25,000. So keep bidding, and we'll keep checking, all right? And remember, the silent auction closes at 9:15. I'm excited, Richard. You? It's awesome. All right, here we go. I'm ready to keep going. These people are hot. Item number 5. Next live auction item will take you to the mountains of Colorado in style.
Enjoy this exquisite mountainside home with 4 bedrooms and 3 full baths overlooking Mount Crested Butte in Colorado, with direct access to ski slopes and other winter or summer activities. Your 7-day, 6-night stay includes airfare for 6 people to Denver. The home can sleep up to 10 people and requires 90 days advance booking. This item is valued at $12,000 and is donated by Mr. and Mrs. Jim Bodenstadt, Mooey Pizza Hut, and Corporate Travel Planners.
All right, hey, here we go. 7 days, 6 nights, 4 bedrooms, 10 people. You could probably stuff a few more in there. Airport for 6, 90-day advance booking. The value is $12,000. Can I get $7,000 to get it going?
Right there.
I got 75, 78. Anybody want to give me 8? It's 7 on. Bit, 78. Anybody want to give me 8? 70, anybody 9. 9 on, somebody 9, 9, give me 9, 9, 7, 10. 10, 10, anybody want to give me 10, 10, 10, anybody 10. 10 home bidders. Come on, bit, 10, all right, that's 7, 11, 11, 11 out. That's 7, 11, anybody 8? 11,000, anybody want to give me 11, 11, yes, say. I got a 10,000 going. Anybody looking for 11,000? 10,000 going. 10,000 going once. Looking for the 11. Yes, 7, 11, 12, 12. 12 on, bit, someone on, bit, 7, 12. 12 on, bit, 12. I got 11,000. 11,000 going. 11,000 going once. 11,000 going twice. Looking for 12,000. Final call. Got it sold. $11,000.
Hey! Corey Basso. All right, thank you, Corey.
HEB.
HEB.
I'm breaking
All
a
right.
sweat.
Hey, T-Bone, you like to fish?
Fish.
You a
I like to
fisher- are
eat
you a
fish and
fisherman?
cook fish.
We got any fishermen in the house? Because if fishing is your thing, you need to take a look.
This first-class fishing trip for 6 includes 3 days, 2 nights at the Shoalwater Bay Club in Port O'Connor, Texas. As the guest of Silver Eagle Distributors Budweiser, experienced fishing guides will transport your group out to the beautiful bay waters for a great fishing expedition. A professional chef is on hand to provide all your meals, a true culinary delight. This package is valued at $8,000 and donated by Silver Eagle Distributors Budweiser.
Just to let y'all know, I do drink Budweiser. Hey, Silver Eagle. I just gave you guys a plug, man. I don't get a round of applause or anything. Gee, I plugged HEB a while ago, and they round of applause me. Yeah. Yeah, and they spent $11,000. All right, let me go. I got a $7,000, $8,000 value. I need to get $4,000 to get it going. Oh, now, $5, Mom, on this, $5,000, that's $5,000. I'm beating myself to death. Give me 4,500. 4,500. Oh, where's my 4,000? 45, thank you. That's $5,500. You know, I hope y'all feel good about getting the minimum bid on this. Don't be thinking you're getting a steal.
T-Bone, somebody's going to cook their meals the whole time.
You don't, hey, your wife's not going to, I mean, nobody's cooking. They're going to do everything for you. I'm looking for $4,500. You know what? No, I'll get in trouble. I got $4,000 going. $4,000 going once. How much? 45 or 5? Can't hear you. 5,000. 45. 45. 5. Sir, now I need 5,000. That's 5. That's only $25 more per person. 5. I got 45. I got 45. 4,500 going once. 4,500 going twice. For $500 more. 6 guys, that's like $20 each. Make a final call at 4,500. Got it sold for 4,500.
All
Round
right.
of applause for everybody for participating.
All that means is you got a lot of money to spend still. All right? That's what that means. All right, I'm looking at you. I got you. I got you. All right, item number 7. Yo.
Dr. David Smith, thank you. Hey, the big board and the live auction, the silent auction is still going on in the back. Make sure y'all do some bidding.
Goes till 9:15, T-Bone. Hey, how about those Houston Astros? Woo! All right, so obviously we've got some fans out there. How would you like a VIP trip to training camp? Check it out.
Yankees success. Traded over here because of the Sanchez success. Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history.
Join the 2017 World Series champion Houston Astros for 2 games at the ballpark of the Palm Beaches. Your group of 4 will spend 4 days and 3 nights as the VIP guest of the Astros and stay at the official Astros Spring Training Hotel. See the Astros take on the Cardinals on Friday, March 9th and the Nationals on Saturday, March 10th. You and your guests will get a behind-the-scenes experience with swag, batting practice, and other surprises. Your trip includes airfare for 4 on Southwest Airlines, departing on March 8th and returning on March 11th. This is a unique chance to be up close with the World Series champs. This priceless package is donated by the Houston Astros, Ryan Sanders Baseball, and Southwest Airlines.
Folks, You don't get to do this very often. I got to get it going at 6,000. I got 6. Now I'm taking it by wall. Somebody about 65. 65, anybody wall. Anybody want to give me 65 on bit of somebody 65. 65, anybody want to give me 65, please. 65 on bit, don't make me look cheap. 65, anybody 65, anybody 65, anybody 65. 65 now, 70, 7, I got 7 now, 75. 75 on bit, somebody 7, so 75, got it. 8,000 now, 80, 80, 80, 80, anybody 78, I got a 75, 80, 80, 7,500. 7,500 is going. 7,500 is going. Looking for 8,000. 7,500 once. 7,500 twice. Make a final call. It's a good deal, Lucille. Sold $7,500.
You have no idea what a great deal he's getting there. Outstanding. Thank you very much. All right, any Spurs fans in the house? Hey, Becky's here, so you better yell louder than that. All right. This one is for you and a dozen of your closest friends. Take a look.
Y'all ready for this?
You and your fellow Spurs fans will travel to and from the Spurs versus the Los Angeles Lakers game on Saturday, March 3rd in H-E-B's one-of-a-kind Spurs RV. Your Spurs Dream Package includes 12 premium tickets in H-E-B's courtside suite and access to the private exclusive courtside club that includes dinner, beer, house wine, soft drinks, and bottled water. Go Spurs, go! This package is valued at $15,000 and is donated by H-E-B.
Oh, thank you, H-E-B. Value at $15,000. I'll get a $6,000 to get it going. Just the seats itself. $6,000. Anybody is something on bidders? Hit home. Anybody want to be sound home? Anybody be 6? Anybody want to be 6? Yes, somebody be 6. Anybody want to be 7? Somebody be 7. Yes, somebody want to be 7. Somebody be 7. Somebody be 8. Yes, somebody be 80. Somebody be 80. Somebody be 80. Somebody be 80. Yes, somebody 8,000. 7,000.
Hey, it's worth it to go watch Becky coach.
7,000.
I'm telling you.
Los Angeles Lakers traveling the H-E-B Spurs RV, 12 premium tickets, courtside suite. Folks, that's where you get you get everything there. Those are high dollar seats. VIP courtside club includes food and beverages. Where am I at? $7,000? Somebody want to give me 8. Anybody want to? Does anybody want to bid on this if I even give it a little bit of love to it? Who would like to give me $8,000? I may throw some extra in here. Anybody else? Someone don't give me somebody 8. Anybody want to give me 8? Anybody 8? Who's got my 7,000? Who's at my 7? Rick? Are you at 7? Who's got 7? All right, here we go. 7? Says somebody 75, 75 on bit of it. Somebody say anybody want to be 75, 75. Here go now, anybody? Some on there 75. 75. 7,500. Add to it. Sell it. Sell it. Add to it. Tell you what I'll do. I just got authorization. If I can get 8,000, I may throw in a signed Legends ball. Only 5. We got 5 Spurs. Robinson, Duncan, Elliott, Bowen, and Gervin are the only ones. I got to have another $1,000 just the ball itself. I got to get it going. How much? $8,000. 15? All right, read the paper. Set to 15,000. Legends, signed basketball, 5 in existence. Robinson, Duncan, Elliott, Bowen, Gervin.
That's worth 15 grand right there.
Tell you what I'll do. We'll throw in a little more. Where are we at? 10,000? I need $10,000 now. If I can get 10,000, I'll throw in a Ginobili and Parker signed jersey. Folks, we're here for a reason. We're here for the kids. I'm starting to break a sweat. Can I get $10,000? $16,000 value, and I'm adding to it. All right. What do I got? $8,000. Can't do the ball. Can't do that ball on that one. I got to get 10,000 at least. There's only 5. Throw in some jerseys. I'll throw in a couple of, we'll throw in some signed jerseys. Can't do the ball. Throw in a couple of signed jerseys. Ginobili and Parker. Folks, it's not that hard. We're here to we're trying to help out and raise money. $8,000. $8,000. Do I got it? 8,000. 8,000 once. Can't do the ball. There's only 5 in the world. 2 jerseys. Throw in the 2 jerseys. Where's my last bid? Dude, do I look like Monty Hall? Here we go. All right, who had my $7,500 bid? $7,500. I'll even throw in a couple of jerseys for you on 75. Can't do the ball, sir. It's not my call. $7,500 going once. $7,500 going twice. Gonna make a final call. Got a sold $7,500.
All right, congratulations. Hey, I want to say thanks to Bob Wills for the Astros spring training trip. Thanks, Bob. All right, T-Bone, take a break because we need to check on our donations for the San Antonio Sports Kids. We are up to, what is it? $12,625. Let's see, I'm a sports guy. So that's about, I don't know, we're about 13 grand short, roughly. Keep bidding. We'll check on you guys later. Silent auction, 9:15. All right. You guys all right? Oh, here we go. The Breaky family. Thank you for that. The Breaky family. Okay, here we go, T-Bone. Item number 9. Who does not love a good beach getaway, especially if it includes all of this?
Your 5-night Port Aransas experience takes place at Richard Ojeda's newly remodeled private beach 2-home compound that sleeps up to 2 families, that's 14 people total, or 4 couples. Located 150 yards from the beach, the property includes a private pool, fire pit, outdoor kitchen, and hot tub. Bar, pantry, and refrigerator are completely stocked. Enjoy 2 days land cut or bay fishing trip on the donor's 26-foot Mayak Extreme boat for up to 4 guests. Bait, snacks, and drinks are included with the fishing trip. Chef Richard will provide 2 nights dinners of steaks and fresh fish with all the trimmings. This item is a big-time beach party. It's valued at $8,000 and is donated by Richard Ojeda.
$8,000. I'll start at $4,000. $4,000. $4,000. My mic's not working, Joe.
All right, I think mine is.
I'm looking for $4,000.
It's for the kids, damn it.
Whoa!
Whoa! Somebody used to say that around here.
Where we at? 4,000, 45, 45, I got it. That's 45, 45, 45, 45, it's about now. 45, 45, 45, anybody else? 49, 5,000? Is that a 5,000? No. I got 45, looking for 5, 5, anybody want to give me 5,000? Looking for 5,000, please. I got 5,000 in the back, got you. This, 55, already got 5,000 back. You got a 55? Thank you. 55, 50. I got 6, I need 6, please. 6,000, hey, somebody 65. 65 on bid of it, somebody 65. I got 6,000 going. 6,000 going, look for 65. 6,000 once. Looking for 65. 6,000 twice. Looking for 65. Make a final call. So, $6,000. Thank you.
All right. Bubba and Kelly Storbeck. Thank you very much, Bubba and Kelly Storbeck. All right, everybody likes to eat, right? I know everybody likes to eat, okay? We offer this extraordinary Central Market cooking and catering experience. Check it out.
Let Central Market do the cooking. Included in this package, one lucky bidder will get the gift of gourmet, including an in-store Central Market private cooking demonstration with wine for 20 guests, plus a catered meal inspired by Central Market's chef Jesse Perez for 20 guests delivered to your front doorstep and served by staff from Black Tie Affairs Catering. Your package also includes $5,000 in Central Market and H-E-B gift cards for you to shop all year long for the best wines and groceries in Texas. This package is valued at $10,500 and is donated by H-E-B.
Thank you, H-E-B. I'm looking for $6,000 to get it up. Rick.
Right there.
I got 6. Somebody want to be 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Somebody 8, 8, somebody 8. It's somebody on bit of it, somebody 8, 8. It's somebody on bidders. How long bidder? Come on, give me the 8. It's somebody 8. It's somebody 75, 75, 75. Says somebody 75. Now the 8. 8,000, please. 8,000. Anybody want to give me 8,000? Anybody on? Somebody 8,000. 75 is going. This somebody 8. I got 75 going. 75 is going. I got 8,000. It's somebody 85, 85, 85, 85. I already got 8,000. I need 85, please. I got 85 now. 90, 95, 95, 95, please. 95. It's some on bidders. I got 9,000 over here. Look. Yes. Yes. I got 9,000 over there looking for 95. 95, hold on, bid about another given, 95. 9,000 going, 9,000 going. Looking for 95, 9,000 going once, 9,000 going twice. Make a final call. Got it sold for $9,000, yeah. That's a pretty good deal. Lucille.
Bubba and Kelly Storbeck, back to back. Thank you. Beautiful. All right, we've got one more live auction item, so if you've been holding back, this table right here, if you've been holding back, this is for you. Don't look at me like that. It's all right. Here we go. Our last live auction item, one-of-a-kind experience at the exquisite Hotel Emma at the Pearl. Check it out.
Enjoy your stay in the Emma Kaler Suite, Hotel Emma's version of a presidential suite. The light-filled space feels grand and intimate at the same time, with fireplace, grand piano, and floor-to-ceiling windows open to a sweeping river view. Chef John Brand will work with you to prepare the menu for your dinner for 10. It will be served in the suite, creating an epic entertainment event among the custom furniture and art pieces, leaving a truly lasting impression for all. This package is valued at $10,000 and is donated by Hotel Emma.
All right, here we go. You know, you just don't get to hang out at Hotel Emma with the baby grand piano. $10,000 value. In the goodness of my heart, I'm starting at $5,000. Thank you. 5, 5, 8, won't give me 55, 55, anybody got a 55, now 6. 6,000 on, get it out right now, get it right now, 6. 6,000, 60, might have 65, 65, 77, that's 77, 75, 75, and I got a 7 over here, looking for 75. I got 7 over here, looking for 75. I got 7 here, looking for 75. 75 on, bit of a 75, 75, 78. 75, here's somebody 8,000. Anybody with somebody 8,000? All right, hold on, I saw somebody waving here. I had 75 in the back. Was there a bid over here for 8,000? Guess not. I got 75 in the back looking for the 8,000. Hold on, bit of somebody 8. Anybody want to get 8? All right, so I'm at $7,500 for a $10,000 value. You know, you could probably write this off. All right, tell you what I'm going to do.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, here's my $8,000. Would someone like to go 9,000? Would someone like to go 9,000? I got something special. It's worth the 9,000. Trust me. I'm an auctioneer. 9. Anybody, it's a good deal what I got here. 10, anybody want to give me 10, 10, anybody 10, 10, anybody 10. 10 home, bit, somebody 10, 10, anybody 10. Let me tell you this, sir. Do you like basketball? And it has nothing to do with the Spurs on this one. So I need 10,000. Anybody want to give me 10, 10, anybody 10. I got $9,000 is going. Sir, do you want to bid anymore? No, I got 9,000 over here. I need 10. No, I got you covered, but I got something special. If you go 10, I'm going to add something to it.
It's a surprise.
Where's that 10? There's a smart man over there, $10,000. And I'm going to give it to you, too, if you win the bid. 11,000. Anybody want to give me 11? Tell you what I got here. I've got $10,000 bid, just got you a free Whataburger. No, I'm just joking. Oh, the donor has provided 2 tickets to the men's Final Four, San Antonio, lower level. So $10,000, looking for 11. If I get 11, I'll throw in my sprinter and my driver. He will personally take you, drop you off, and you don't have to do anything but have you pick you up. You get to ride around in a Mercedes Sprinter van, equipped for 11 people, TV, and a pole. No, I didn't say the pole. I need 11,000. 11,000 for the children. 10,000 going once. 10,000 going twice. Final call. Good deal, Lucille. Thank you very much. Sold. Thank you, JoJo.
Ladies and gentlemen, T-Bone, the best in the business.
I broke a sweat.
Good job. All right, you guys are awesome, generous. How would Matt Bonner say it? Awesome, wicked awesome. 100, really? Hey, thank you, by the way. I'm glad you came up here, Richard. Black Tie Affairs got the Central Market deal, and the total, $111,000. Thank you very much. And how about a big round of applause for Dick Ceroniak? All right? And a big round of applause for everybody that bid. Well done. We wanted 100, we got 111. You guys are outstanding. Very good. We're not done. Let's check on the donations. Remember the iPad thing and all that stuff? Let's check on it. Ready? Drum roll, please. $15,450. That means we're over the halfway point, and we're getting there. Remember, our goal is $25,000. We're under 10 now. We're there. Well done, y'all. Well done. Now, you can continue to donate until 9:15 tonight, all right? 25 grand. That's also, by the way, when the silent auction closes. So keep that in mind if you've got something over there that you want. All right, who bought a raffle ticket? Who bought a raffle ticket? Are you ready to win a prize? Well, let's do this. You ready? All right, let's roll this baby. All right, I got it in my hot little hand here. Now, the raffle ticket, is it on the screen, Alan? What they win? There it is. Look at that. There's some nice pictures for everybody. Thanks for playing. All right, the winner. Oh, look at this. Teresa and David Schmidt. Way to go, y'all. I got your ticket. We'll get you your prizes. We appreciate everybody that bought a raffle ticket tonight. Sorry you didn't win. Maybe next year. Keep buying them, all right? Very nice. All right, I'm going to take a backstage trip, and I'm going to bring Don Harris up here, and we're going to get this party started. Thank you guys for your generosity. Thank you very much.
Hey, how about a big hand for our auctioneer T-Bone and Joe Reinagel? How about a big hand for everybody who bid? Thank you for helping out. You know, the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame is a partnership between three entities: the City of San Antonio Sports, and the San Antonio Express News. Please welcome to the stage our representatives from those entities: the mayor of San Antonio, again, Ron Nuremberg, Express News publisher Susan Pape, and San Antonio Sports Chairman of the Board, Brad Young. Sit on the chair with your name on it. Hi, Susan. How are you? Since 1995, the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame has inducted 117 amazing individuals whose athletic achievements have excited us, inspired us, and has made San Antonio proud. We have some of those members in the Hall of Fame with us tonight. Please stand or wave as I call your name. Susan Blackwood. Ross Davis, probably behind the scenes. Pat Frost. Woohoo! Okay, I might get a little teary here. Ladies and gentlemen, the Iceman, my childhood hero, George Gervin. Hey, you know what I just thought of? I've got a captive audience. The mayor is here. You know, we're right here on the hallowed ground of the old Hemisphere Arena. And before they built the Grand Hyatt here, there was a little street in between Hemisphere and Landry Seafood, and right here, exactly where we are now, it was called George Gervin Court. But they took it out when they built the Hyatt, and so we don't have a street named after the Iceman anymore, Mayor. I think we got to get that done. Hey, and since he lives in Spring Branch, he lives way out in Spring Branch, I say, how about 281 from downtown all the way to Spring Branch is the George Gervin Freeway. Okay, sorry, that's it. Vanessa Richie Saeed. And that's all we have on this piece of paper. If you're a Hall of Famer and we didn't get you and you're here, we apologize. Please stand up so we can give you a big hand. Anybody else here? We were talking backstage earlier tonight about the very first one of these, and it was at the Plaza Hotel, and it was a much, much smaller event. Dr. Schmidt and I were talking about it. But in that very first class was Tommy Nobis. And we lost Tommy this year. He was in our original class. He was a 1995 inductee, a 1962 graduate of Jefferson High School. He was, quite honestly, the greatest athlete that our city has ever produced homegrown. I know Shaq came from here, but he was only here for 2 years. But Tommy Nobis is a San Antonian through and through. He was an All-American at UT. He was the #1 overall pick in the NFL draft. He was a longtime All-Pro with the Atlanta Falcons. His number 60 was retired in Atlanta. He died in December at the age of 74. And we want to take just a moment to think about Tommy. Thank you very much. Joe?
All right, folks, you know the Alamo Dome is the physical home of the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame. A gallery of brass plaques honoring the men and women inducted since 1995 lines the wall on the 4th floor, now known as Hall of Fame level. If you haven't seen it, it's worth a trip to go see it. It's absolutely beautiful. At the north entrance of the dome, the H-E-B Plaza, you'll find a tribute to the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame members. Granite pavers mark the names of each of the Hall of Fame members, each one of them. Now, to honor a Hall of Famer, your family, or perhaps a favorite coach, I want to invite you to purchase your own personalized brick on the plaza. It will actually have your name on it or the name of someone you choose and will be laid there forever. So you can walk by and see your name. All the proceeds support San Antonio Sports youth programs. Now, order forms are included in the programs. Raise it in the air, and a volunteer is going to pick it up, or you can drop it off as you check out when you leave tonight, okay? So either way, it's a beautiful thing. As you got to go see this, to have your name or somebody else's name there forever. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what you're here for tonight, it is now time to add to the class of 2018, to the illustrious list of the current members. What a great class it is. Please welcome to the stage Becky Hammon. Bill Hansen. Gordon Hartman. And Diana Mitchell and Mike Mitchell Jr. representing Mike Mitchell.
Oh, I think we can do better than that. You know, this is one of my favorite things in all of San Antonio. I told you we had our first one back in 1995. This is our thing. This is uniquely San Antonio. This is our Hall of Fame. And I think we ought to get a little fired up about it. Please get fired up about these Hall of Famers. As a very proud San Antonian and a board member of San Antonio Sports and a voter from the very beginning in this process, 23 years ago, it's a privilege to induct this year's class in the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame. You know, the Spurs have always been good. From the time that Red McCombs rented them from Dallas and brought them here to San Antonio, they were winners. And while the Mount Rushmore of Spurs is Tim and David Robinson and the Iceman and Coach Pop, there's a group just a notch below that includes Tony and Manu, and two from the very first NBA era, Larry Keenan and Mike Mitchell. Hopefully, their jerseys will hang in the rafters someday, as they should, because anybody who saw them play knows how great they are, how great they were, and that they should never, ever be forgotten. Larry Keenan is already in the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame, and tonight we induct the late, great Mike Mitchell. Mike Mitchell left us way too soon, but what he left lives on. He left a legacy at every stop along the way. A high school grade in Atlanta, a record setter at Auburn, where his jersey is retired and where his records still stand. He was an All-American, a first-round draft pick, an NBA All-Star, and of course, a Spur.
Really loved the city. He loved the vibe of the city. He loved the people. He was just enamored of the Baseline Bums at the time. And he just thought it was an exciting city to play in. You know, big city, small town atmosphere. So he really enjoyed the city and the people.
To this day, Mike Mitchell's numbers hold up. Although he only played in San Antonio 7 seasons, he was still in the top 10 in most major stat categories. 5th in baskets made, 7th in scoring, and only the Iceman, David Robinson, Mitch, and Larry Keenan averaged over 20 points a game over their entire Spurs career.
He was simply a scorer, and that was his mission. If he touched the ball, he looked for every opportunity to score.
Never want to say it's completely perfect, but especially in the mid-range, it was a perfect jump shot. You could just count it. It was going through the hole. It barely would touch the net.
We had triple overtime, and I had 50-something, and Mike had 40-something. I think by me and him scoring 90-some points, just the two of us, and we had 155 points.
With his Spurs legacy secured, he then played 10 more seasons in Italy, where he is still a household name.
He left being the oldest player to have played in Europe, but he had one of his best seasons, his final season. So, you know, he went over and he had a second win, and he really went for it.
He was leading points in Italy in one of his final seasons. And he goes, I don't know if I'm going to get there because there's this young kid that's on my heels. He's not Italian. He's from somewhere else, but he's right on my heels, and he's got a real good game. He gets to the hole real effortlessly, but he's got a good shot, too. And I said, okay, well, what's this kid's name, you know, so I can look him up, follow him or something. He said, his name's Manu Ginobili. And I said that was one of the craziest things that was who he saw as being his heir apparent in Italy. And then he goes and gets drafted by the Spurs and becomes one of the best, in my opinion, best six men ever. He's a Hall of Fame player. And that's the guy who kind of upstaged or upseated my father overseas in Italy.
Mitch overcame his own substance abuse issues and then did what he always did, what came natural. He helped others, forming his own program for San Antonio youth.
If you're unfortunate to become addicted to something, you know, you need somebody. And Mike wanted to be that somebody.
To get to the NBA, to have opportunities to get into several different things that may not have been positive, changed his life. And not only did he change it for him, he changed it and went to give back to people that were in a similar situation. That affects me sometimes more than the basketball stuff, because those are the stories that I'm still hearing now, today.
We will remember that soft jumper, the effortless scoring machine, but he left us more than that. Something more substantial, a kind, compassionate heart, a gentle spirit, a booming laugh, and a legend worth induction into the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame.
He would be like, yes, this is going to be so much fun.
He deserved it, you know. I can talk about a lot of things he deserved, you know, to me. You know, to me, he was one of the best forwards San Antonio Spurs ever had. I mean, stat-wise, I mean, you could look, entertainment-wise, you can look, and, you know, it's unfortunate he's not here, and I miss him.
Diana, Michael, on behalf of the
the City of San Antonio, the San Antonio Express News, and the San Antonio Sports, it's my pleasure to officially welcome Mike Mitchell to the San Antonio Hall of Fame.
I saw Mike. We had Mike on the show last week on SportsCenter. I said, "Man, you are a spitting image of your dad." I asked you that, and I'll ask you again. What do you think your dad would say if he was here today?
First thing he'd do is laugh. That was one of the things he enjoyed most in life. He enjoyed people. So he'd be up here and he'd laugh and he'd look and he'd say, "Wow, all these people are here just for me?" And we'd have to remind him there's some other people on the panel, but he'd say, "They're here for me," and he'd just be so ecstatic. He'd just love it. He'd want to say hi to everyone in here, and he'd make sure everybody was having a good time.
Diane, I know you've been here since the early 80s when the Spurs traded for Mitch and San Antonio's your home. This has to be so meaningful.
It is. It is very meaningful. I don't know many communities that would take the time to stop and honor somebody and share their legacy. San Antonio is definitely our home, and it just makes it sweeter that people would take the time to think back. We miss him fiercely, of course, but to know that others enjoyed what he did and honor his legacy means the world to us.
For those of you who don't know, Mike passed away. Mike passed away in 2011 at the age of 55 after a battle with cancer. And what do you think, how would you like Mike Mitchell to be remembered? More so than basketball or whatever, how do you think you want Mike to be remembered?
Well, first, I think Michael, I would like for him to be remembered as a man who, first of all, found a deep faith. Michael loved his family and he loved people, but that love sprang from something. He was a spiritual person, not the kind that went around talking about it a lot, but I often say he always referred to me as his spiritual rock, but he not only showed me how to live, but he showed me what courage and what faith it took to walk into knowing that he was not going to be here, but that he was calm, and he laughed to the very end, and he trusted God, and he trusted that that is what the character of a man is. It's more than just basketball. He got to live and work his passion, but he also found deep courage, and for that, I grew to have an even deeper respect for the man I was married to.
That's great. And I can tell you this, you left a chip off the old block. You got a lot to be proud of in this one right here. Congratulations, Mike, Diane. Mike Mitchell, everybody. Oh, there's a lot of love in the building tonight. Just, you know, a unique class. A unique class. Our next inductee is a builder by trade. And we recognize him tonight for building a stadium and a sports franchise from the ground up. But ironically, and more importantly, he is also a demolition expert, busting down the walls of division and separation, replacing them with inclusion, love, and understanding. And for that, we induct my friend Gordon Hartman into the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame. This is the story of a magical place, and although it sounds like a fairy tale, it's real. A place where everyone can play, the world's first ultra-accessible family fun park, and the brainchild of one of San Antonio's own. 25 acres of games and rides and attractions for those with and without disabilities. It's Morgan's Wonderland. And this is Morgan, the daughter of Gordon and Maggie Hartman, and the inspiration for this magical place. One year on vacation, Gordon watched as other kids refused to interact with his daughter, and he resolved right then and there to build a place where everyone felt included.
Having Morgan in our life from day one, and in particular when we learned of her special need, has truly been a blessing, because she brings so much back, because what you see is what you get. Her whole desire to want to make people happy is about as strong and as pure and as beautiful as you possibly can imagine.
Key word, imagine. And only Hartman could imagine what an abandoned rock quarry could turn into.
He said, well, over here it's going to be this, and this will be here, and train track will be here, and we'll have a fishing pier here, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. He has the vision and the experience and the knowledge to take a concept and implement it.
Hartman saw the thousands showing up at his Star Soccer Complex every weekend, and again, a light bulb went off. Non-profit professional sports, a soccer team in San Antonio with all the revenue going to special needs.
I knew in talking with people that it was a sport that really was something that San Antonio was really looking for and needed more interest in and energy put toward. So every time someone bought a ticket, every time someone bought a soda, every time someone bought a shirt, a cap, whatever the case may be, the net dollars from that went back to help special needs individuals. So when we look back at the idea of what was the reason behind this, it was twofold. Bring pro soccer to San Antonio, and then also bring millions of dollars to help special needs individuals.
A grand plan, yes, but the devil, they say, is in the details. Others wanted soccer teams, and oh yeah, there are the millions of dollars that it cost. Hartman was going to learn a tough lesson, or so thought anybody who underestimated him.
Nobody thought he was going to pull that off. He did it without any public funds. And he went out and raised the money. He built it, got a sponsor to name it for, filled a team. Nobody thought he was going to be able to pull that off. And it was an extraordinary achievement. All the so-called sports professionals thought he didn't know what he's doing. He showed them what he was doing.
The stadium was built, the Scorpions were born, a championship was won, and a city was changed. Hartman added a water park next door, and Morgan's Wonderland and Inspiration Island have been a destination for visitors from all 50 states and almost 70 countries. But it's uniquely San Antonio. And so while he is inducted into the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame for bringing pro soccer to San Antonio, Gordon Hartman brought a lot more, including a spirit of inclusion that can't be measured.
The city and the county came together to buy the field. All that money went into Morgan's Wonderland. It didn't go into his pocket.
To see him walk up to one of the individuals there who has developmental disabilities and talk to them in a caring, loving, sensitive manner is so touching.
Congratulations. It's an honor you certainly deserve. I'm very proud of the work you've done, and I'm proud to be your friend.
Your recognition is well-earned and well-deserved. Congratulations, my friend. Enjoy the evening, and God bless.
Gordon, on behalf of San Antonio Sports, the Express News, and the City of San Antonio, it's my honor to induct you into the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame.
Gordon's almost as tall as Shaq a couple years ago. My friend, let me ask you this, because the first question I want to ask you is, what's next? Because I know you always got something going on, but let's go back for a second. It started as a gesture for your daughter. But what would you give to anybody's advice who says, I have a great idea, I think I can make a difference, but it's just too big? How can one person make a difference?
Well, it's not one person. I mean, yes, I'm blessed on being able to come up with some ideas based on the understanding Morgan's needs, but Morgan is just one of many special needs individuals who need assistance. And as those ideas come about, what I'm impressed with is how people come together to want to make it happen. It's not me, it's thousands of people behind the scenes that are really, truly making it happen. So if you have the passion and the desire based on inspiration, which I'm blessed with, a special daughter who gives me that inspiration, it becomes pretty easy at that point because so many people join in and want to make it part of something special. And that's what Morgan's Wonderland, Morgan's Inspiration Island, and the future will bring in respect to giving to those who have special needs.
I know we don't do speeches anymore, but when we did everybody's speech, obviously they wanted to thank people. Do you have people here tonight that you'd like to thank?
Well, of course, my wife, who has backed me all the way through the process, and Maggie has been fantastic, and of course, Morgan, who's the true inspiration. And there's just so many people. There's no way I'd need 2 hours to announce all the names of the people. Many of them are here tonight, but there's so many people over the many years who have come together in a big, big way to truly make a difference. And they're not people who are part of what we do because they want a job. It's because it's part of making a true passionate desire to make a difference. And that's what I'm blessed with, is people like that working with us daily. And soccer, you know, when you think about how soccer came about and how it played a role in respect to assisting those with special needs, is because people in this community came together and recognized how you can take a pro sport such as the beautiful game of soccer and join it together towards giving and assisting. That's what San Antonio does. That's how San Antonio joins together to truly make a difference. And so there's so many people to thank, everybody in this community, for truly making a difference, because together we can make a difference.
Well, let me start with then where I was at the end. What's next? You're a visionary. I compare you to a young Red McCombs. You always see 20 years out. What's next?
Well, there's more to come. You know, in April, we'll celebrate our 8th year since Morgan's Wonderland is open. Of course, we have the Academy and the Bridge at Morgan's Wonderland, Morgan's Inspiration Island. But there's a lot of other things that need to be done, and I think we're just scratching the surface. And the reason I say that we can go and take this to the next level in respect to helping people in medical needs, helping people in socialization, people in housing, so many different ways. There are about 6 different ideas that we have working right now. And so those things will come about, and they will come about for the reason I just told you, because people in this community will come together, people in this state, people in this country, and now internationally will come together because they recognize inclusion is important, of not just a certain number of the percentage of the population, but everybody needs to be included.
Gordon Hartman, proud of you. Congratulations. Hey, don't bet against him, ever. Gordon Hartman. All right, I want to let y'all in on a little secret. You don't know this, but behind this curtain, right here, is where everything happens. Everything happens. There's directors, video operators, volunteers, organizers. Mary Javits biting her fingernails right now, just stressed out that interview went too long and that I'm talking too long. There's audio and lighting technicians. The people that you don't see make this a great event. And when San Antonio put on this very first event, the man who came up with the idea of this and the idea of the Hall of Fame was a man behind the scenes. From the voting to how the show goes, or when a Final Four came here, or a rock and roll marathon, or an Olympic festival, or an NCAA soccer championship, and on and on and on, he was out there hanging banners, and he was the wizard behind the curtain. And tonight, we induct the ultimate man behind the scenes, Bill Hansen, into the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame.
From his start as a high school team manager in Vermont, Bill Hansen launched a sports career that spanned more than 40 years. His event management experience would impact college, military, professional, Olympic, and nonprofit organizations.
He wrote the book, A to Z, the publication on how to run an event. And I don't think people really recognize or appreciate how much Bill is acknowledged nationally for his expertise.
The U.S. Army brought Bill to San Antonio, then his athletic training experience got him assigned to the U.S. Modern Pentathlon Training Center at Fort Sam. After a few years in pro soccer, Modern Pentathlon called again, this time to manage the sport at the 1984 Olympics.
To take 800 people, 795 of whom did not know what modern pentathlon was, and mold them into a group that produced, up to that time, the best modern pentathlon Olympic event in the history of the sport.
Bill returned to San Antonio and became executive director of Modern Pentathlon. At the same time, he and a small band of sports enthusiasts were hatching the idea for a sports commission that would attract major events to San Antonio. The Greater Chamber of Commerce had also established a sports task force.
That group finally merged with our little sport group and became San Antonio Sports Foundation. And from there, we had married the sport expertise with the power structure of San Antonio.
Their vision and his work ethic made this all possible. And now we continue to build on the foundation of that organization that they started so many years ago.
The 1989 Junior Olympics, then the 93 U.S. Olympic Festivals served to put the city and San Antonio sports on the map. NCAA Final Fours and many, many other local, regional, and national events followed. Bill also created and managed the selection process for the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame.
I think that San Antonio sports from day one demonstrated that passionate people make things happen.
You have to have a passion for not only the sport and the game, but the people that you serve. And that's what Bill's job was. That's what operations is.
Bill has a passion for perfection. He does every single little detail of everything that it takes to have an event done, and he doesn't gloss over anything. I've never heard him say that's good enough.
Bill's legacy is in the people he's trained, the events he's managed, and the reputation of the organization he helped begin.
If you go to San Antonio and get San Antonio Sports to put this event on, it's going to be done right, because they have great people that do it right.
And it all began with Bill Hansen, now a member of the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame.
Bill and my friend, one of the most deserving individuals of this recognition, on behalf of San Antonio Sports, the Express News, and the City of San Antonio, it's my pleasure to officially induct you into the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame.
Bill, I'm glad you're on this side of the curtain. Nobody knew what you looked like.
You know, before I answer that, there are probably 1,000 people here that would like to know how Avery Johnson would say that. Right?
I haven't done that in years.
You had time to practice back there.
He would say something like, Bill, do you have a lot of confidence in yourself? All right, that's good. Because I'm glad that Bill Hansen's in the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame. Y'all give it up for my man. All right, good. All right, good. How's the family? All right, everybody good? Okay, now that that's over with, did you ever think that this would be the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame Gala?
Well, you know, we started, the first one with 600 people in a little hotel ballroom, but Susan Blackwood, Janet Holliday, and now Russ Bookbinder have just kept elevating this event to this gorgeous event that it is now. I mean, it's just tremendous.
So what drives a person to put in the hours and the passion that you wanted to do with every event? Up early, out there hanging banners, hiring referees, whistles, whatever it does, you know, striping the field. You did it all, and that takes a very special servant heart to do that kind of thing.
Well, it takes a special team. Becky and Michael tell you it's all the team that made them successful, and my team made me successful, and anybody that was involved in San Antonio sports is responsible for this. But it's a passion. It's a matter of details. I always said event management is detail management. And if you want to do it, you might as well do it right, make it look good, and give a lasting memory to the participants in that particular event.
I asked this of others, I'll ask it of you. Who in particular would you like to thank for this honor tonight?
I'm not sure we have time to do that, but my main team was Susan and Mary and Jenny and Ross and Myrna and Sylvia, anybody that ever volunteered or was a board chairman of San Antonio Sports. They're the ones. They're the ones that made this possible. And if I could put all those names on the back of this plaque, I would do that.
How cool is it? How cool is it that the man who came up with the idea has a plaque and a brick and is in the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame? Bill Hansen. Give him a large round of applause. Congratulations, Bill. Okay, Susan Blackwood knows this. She's probably the only well, Mary too, that my favorite one-on-one interview that I've ever done from Michael Jordan or any of the great athletes that I've been able to interview was Billie Jean King. And she was the poster child of Title IX in 1972. She was is a kind, gentle spirit. And she cracked open a door that had previously been closed to women in sports. She created an opening for girls who were born in the 70s. Becky, late 70s. She inspired young girls like Becky Hammon, who saw that crack and kicked it wide open. And tonight we induct a pioneer, a trailblazer, an all-star, a role model, an NBA coach, Becky Hammon, into the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame.
Becky Hammon is the engine that drives San Antonio.
An answered prayer by Becky Hammon.
It is hard to describe the excitement that Becky Hammon brought to us here in San Antonio. You know, she played with a fire and an intensity second to none. But her road to San Antonio wasn't a smooth one.
This is my true home court right here.
The determination and drive began in her hometown of Rapid City, South Dakota. Her dreams were big ones, perhaps bigger than anyone ever imagined, including her dad.
He actually said, when I had asked him, you know, do you think I'll ever dunk? And that was a no. And then, you know, well, there's no WNBA at the time, so I was like, well, what about, will I ever play in the NBA? And he said no again. And then, you know, he was like, if you're really good, if you're really, really good, maybe you can get a college scholarship.
Well, for Becky, it was Colorado State, and what an investment they made. Hammon broke record after record, becoming the Western Athletic Conference all-time leading scorer and an induction into the Colorado State University Hall of Fame. But all of that didn't impress the folks at the WNBA. Becky went undrafted.
I think the first thing that everybody looks at is obviously my height. You know, you want to go do a combine, I'm not going to score well there. I'm just telling you, I'm not going to jump high, I'm not going to be the fastest person. One thing those things can't gauge is the size of somebody's heart. Can't see that. And I think me going into the WNBA, you know, I went in with the attitude of like, I'm going to make it.
From three, she's got it. It was the New York Liberty that gave her her shot in 1999, and she continued her journey there for 8 seasons.
Playing against her, she played for New York. I was in Miami. I mean, this just tenacious little guard, fearless, coming into the lane. I tried to block her shots so many times. You know, I just thought, wow, she is deceptive and crafty and just incredibly talented and deceivingly so.
Then our good fortune.
We knew offensively she was probably the best combination scorer, passer that the women's game had seen in my mind. So getting her in that trade was so pivotal. She became the face of the franchise here in San Antonio and took our program right into everybody's homes.
I was caught off guard a little bit, and I had no idea that was going to happen. the moment I set foot in San Antonio, from the person that picked me up at the airport, from the team, all the way to Dan and the staff and how everybody just treated me. I mean, it felt like home right away. I bought a house the next year.
And so it's on to your next chapter. We're excited for what you can bring to our group, but more than anything, we're excited about who you are.
And part of who you are is what you will always be, the first female coach in the history of the NBA.
Keep winning this program. It's not Coach Popovich anymore. She's bringing it.
It's going to take time, in all honesty. This is the world we live in, and I think there've got to be a few more Becky Hammonds come along before everybody starts to see it as normal that these ladies are talented.
We were in Toronto, and I had a friend of mine there, and she said she heard a little boy talking to his sister, like, you should do that too, like you could be a coach. And so I think moms and dads having these conversations with their kids, I think that's the coolest thing to me, because if I think we're ever going to get to the point where we see changes in society and we see women getting a fair shot and getting a chance to do stuff that we haven't been able to do before, I think just opens the doors to so many eyes and dreams for not just young girls, but I think little boys too. I think that's an important thing for little boys to see capable women in big-time positions.
Becky, congratulations, my dear. Well-deserved. I know you're going to be embarrassed because you're a humble person, but go up there and tell them you deserve it. Good job.
We all celebrate you, the person you are, and what you've been able to accomplish. So, well-deserved honor, congratulations. Just really grateful to call you teammates and sister and friend.
Becky, on behalf of the San Antonio Sports, the Express News, and the City of San Antonio, it's my honor to officially induct you into the San Antonio Hall of Fame.
I told y'all this was a special class now. Okay, when I watched that video, the first question I had was,
where did my bangs go?
Second question, where did they go?
They're grown out, thank God.
I try to stay away from a hair talk for obvious reasons. Tenacity, fearlessness. Ruth Riley talked about it. Obviously, you have to have it to be a college basketball player, to be a WNBA player, to be blazing trails in the NBA. Where did it come from? Was you born with it? Did you get it from someone in your life?
Well, I have a very strong faith, so I believe that's where my strength comes from. I also have a family over there, right over there, that...
Who's here?
Brenda, Caden, my parents, a good friend of mine, Jenny, Augustine, Cheryl, Lourdes, and Richie. Stand up. So they're my family support group.
You've been
some of them aren't here. They couldn't all make it, but they're here in spirit. So.
Obviously, people, as I've said before, have a lot of people that they want to thank. When you started playing basketball, being in all these Hall of Fames, it was probably the furthest thing from your mind. How did you get to where you are today?
Well, a group of people behind me, obviously, people like those people, and give me a lot of encouragement. There's always a team behind you, pushing you. And sometimes, I'm not going to sit there and say it was fearless all the time. There was fear, but their encouragement gave me the courage to kind of press on and be bigger and dream bigger than I thought was even possible. So there's been a whole, Coach Hughes is here. He brought me here. And I don't know, where is he? There he is. So, there's, countless teammates, coaches, and at the end of the day, I just think I'm kind of a little daredevil. I like adrenaline. I'm not gonna lie. So I just feel like life is, you gotta live it. You got to take your moment and live it and enjoy the mess out of it and enjoy the people that you're with. And to me, at the end of the day, it's all about the people that I get to impact, the people that I get to be around, the people that I surround myself with, the people that give me courage. So to me, that's the biggest thing.
Well, a lot of people know, I'm not going to say think, I'm going to say know that you're going to be the first NBA female head coach. And you're going to have that moment in a very competitive business. What do you think is a realistic timetable, and is that the ultimate goal?
I mean, I would love to be given an opportunity. I'm somebody that give me, well, you say crack a door. If that door's shut, believe me, I'm coming through the window. Watch out. Look for a crack in that window. But I feel like I'm just in a great situation right now. I'm learning from the best. And so I'm very thankful for Pop seeing something special in me and giving me that opportunity and trusting me with that opportunity, because there is a lot of responsibility that comes with it. There's a big spotlight, so I'm not perfect, but I try to do the right thing most of the time. But I don't know. I mean, it's really going to have to be something that just God moves on. I don't know what else to say.
Congratulations. Becky Hammon in the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame. Give her a big hand.
Can I say one more thing? That Mike has been hustling me for years. He played pickup with us with the Stars all the time. I had no idea you had it in your genes. So I feel a little taken off guard. He never told me. It was just Mike, and he was a good basketball player, and I wanted him on my team. More importantly, what a fine gentleman. Wow, I never got to meet Senior, but Junior's one heck of a guy. And congratulations to everybody else.
His jump shot, does his jump shot go about 30 feet in the air and hit nothing but net?
I told him to quit shooting and pass it to me.
You've been talking to the Iceman. Somebody I know lives by that mantra. Give me the ball. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for all of our inductees into the San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame. You guys come to the front for a photo. We're good?
There they are, ladies and gentlemen, Hall of Famers, right there.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Wow, wait a minute. What's going on here? I hear music. Not supposed to happen now, is it? Wait. What? Crazy. What's up? All right, folks, I guess I hear the music. Guess what that means? It is showtime! Before we get to that, I want to tell you, do we have a tote board here for your donations? Ring it up, Alan. There it is, $17,120. You guys are awesome. All right, y'all ready? Y'all want to do it with me? We'll try it again. How we doing? We good? All right, here we go. I want to hear some music. Let me hear it. Are you guys ready to party? Well, say it with me, ladies and gentlemen. It is showtime!
Michael Longoria, Daniel Reichert, and Tony Award nominee J. Robert Spencer, the Midtown Man.
Come on, put your hands together. Sherry, Sherry baby, Sherry, Sherry baby, Sherry, Sherry baby, Sherry baby, Sherry, can you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Sherry baby, Sherry, can you come out tonight?
Why don't you come out
to my twist party? Come on, with a black moonshine. We'll dance the night away. I'm gonna make you mine. You better ask your mama. Sherry baby, tell her everything is alright.
Why don't you come out?
Put your address on. Ooh, you look so fine. You make my setting easy. Girl, you make me lose my mind. Sherry, Sherry baby, Sherry baby, Sherry, can you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Come out tonight.
Good evening. I'm Michael Longoria.
I'm Christian Hoff.
I'm Daniel Reichert.
I'm J. Robert Spencer, and we are the Midtown Men, and hello, San Antonio, Texas.
How is everybody feeling tonight? Well, we are absolutely so blown away to be here. We not only because San Antonio Sports is such a wonderful organization, but because we are the 11 least athletic people in this room. So we play these arena shows, and when there's a basketball court, after sound check, we scrimmage, and it's like first basket wins. So we're really, really honored to be here. Thank you so much. For those of you who don't know us, our story together began on 52nd Street in New York City when we appeared together in the original cast of the Tony and Grammy Award-winning show, Jersey Boys. You heard of it? Thank you. Now, while we were playing Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons in that show, something not too surprising happened to us. We absolutely fell in love with the greatest decade in rock and roll history, the 1960s. So, we used to visit each other's dressing rooms at intermission and in between shows, and we started working out our favorite groups of the 60s, our favorite songs. Those little rehearsals gave birth to a group of our very own, the Midtown Men, a show we've done all over the world 7 times in a row, and we're having the time of our lives. We're so thrilled to be back in San Antonio. Tonight, we want to see you having the time of your lives. We want to see you shaking it. We want to hear you making noise. And are you ready to keep moving? Let's keep going with the little band from across the pond. Can't buy me love, love. Can't buy me love. I'll buy you a diamond ring, my friend, if it makes you. I'll get you anything, my friend, if it makes you feel alright. I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. I give you all I got to give if you say you love me too.
I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, say you belong to me, and ease my mind. Imagine how the world would be so very fine, so happy together.
San Antonio sports. That song says it all. We are so happy to be here. That was our friends, the Turtles. How about some Marvin Gaye for you?
Honey, you do me wrong, but still I'm crazy about you. Stay away too long, and I can't do it without you. Every chance you get, you seem to hurt me more and more. But each day makes my love stronger than before. I know flowers grew through rain. How can love grow through pain? And that peculiarity ain't it peculiar, baby? Peculiar as can be. Oh, you tell me lies, but the truth is obvious to me. I've been in so much love that I don't wanna see. All the things you do and say, all the signs that make me blue. It's a doggone shame my love for you makes all your lies seem true. And if the truth makes love last longer, why do lies make my love stronger? And I'm peculiar, baby, peculiar as can be. Ain't it peculiar, darling? Peculiarity. I said, oh. Now I said, hey, come on, sing with me. Here we go. It's easy. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Wake up. I cried so much, just like a child that I lost his toy. Baby, baby, you think these tears are cry out of tears of joy? A child can cry so much Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
Let's get some screaming out there. Let's get some feet dancing on the floor. It's a party. We got the awards done. The drinking's been good. So let's everybody keep celebrating. If you've got a loved one next to you, you know she's going to regret it if you don't take her on that dance floor. I'm just telling you guys.
Meow, meow, meow.
I'm telling you. Let's keep going with the great music of the 1960s.
Absolutely. We couldn't do it without this guy here singing the high stuff. His name is Michael Longoria from Hollywood, California. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Michael. Michael started singing long before he could walk or talk. Sometime after this, he gets to New York City, graduates NYU, and immediately gets in a hit Broadway show. Maybe you heard of it. Hairspray. Now, from Hairspray, he goes across the street to Jersey Boys, originating the role of the Oscar-winning tough guy that put the Four Seasons together, an actor by the name of Joe Pesci. True story. That whole time he's doubling the role of Frankie Valli, takes it over the second year and has been with us ever since. Our friend Michael Longoria.
Thank you. All right, well, here's some West Coast for you guys.
Wouldn't it be nice if we were older, then we wouldn't have to wait so long? And wouldn't it be nice to live together in the kind of world where we belong? I know it's gonna make it that much better when we can say goodnight and stay together. Wouldn't it be nice if we could wake up in the morning when the day is new, after having spent the day together, hold each other close the whole night through? What happy times together we've been spending. I wish that every kiss was never ending. Now wouldn't it be nice? Maybe if we think and wish and hope and pray it might come true. Well, baby, then that wouldn't be a single thing we couldn't do. We could be married. We could be married. Well, then we'd be happy. Then we'd be happy. Why wouldn't it be nice? You know, it seems the more we talk about it, it only makes it worse to live without it. But let's talk about it. Why wouldn't it be nice? Good night, my baby. Sleep tight, my baby. Good night, my baby. Sleep tight, my baby.
Hey, that's Michael
Thank you.
Longoria.
Let me introduce you to the next gentleman of the quartet. Born and raised in San Diego, California, Christian Hoff was a child actor, which means he was auditioning for TV and film and cartoons and everything as a little boy. He lands an amazing opportunity. He's the original voice of the cartoon Richie Rich. Can you believe it? You thought it
Now
was
you know why
Scooby-Doo.
you came.
You thought it was Scooby-Doo.
You're welcome.
Well, after an amazing child career, he grows up and goes to New York City, and he gets in an amazing Broadway debut, a show called The Who's Tommy, a Broadway musical with the music from the band The Who. So he spends a lot of time in New York City. He goes back to San Diego, where he takes on his next role of a lifetime. He takes on the role of dad. Christian is a father. And during this time he's raising his children, that director from The Who's Tommy remembers Christian Hoff and says, not only do I have a part for you, I'm gonna change your life. Christian Hoff gets the role of Tommy DeVito in Jersey Boys. He gets the Tony Award for Best Featured Actor in a Musical. My good friend, Tony Award winner, Christian Hoff.
Thank you, Michael.
What a day for a daydream. What a day for a daydreaming boy. And I'm lost in a daydream, dreaming about my bundle of joy. And even if time ain't really on my side, it's one of those days for taking a walk outside. I'm blowing the day to take a walk in the sun, fall on my face on somebody's new motor lawn. I've been having a sweet dream. I've been dreaming since I woke up today. It's starring me in my sweet dream. She's the one makes me feel this way. And even if time is passing me by a lot, I couldn't care less about the dues they say I got. Tomorrow I'll pay my dues for dropping my load. A pie in the face for being a sleepy bulldog.
That's your turn. Whistle.
Come on now.
Put down the saltines.
And you can be sure that if you're feeling right, you will last a long time into the night. Tomorrow at breakfast, you may prick up your ears, and you may be dreaming for 1,000 years. What a day for a daydream. What a day for a daydreaming boy.
Question off.
Thank you very much. A spoonful for you.
This gentleman to my right, born the 8th of 9 children from Cleveland, Ohio. That's right. You know, he moved to New York City. He got in a hit show called Forbidden Broadway, and after that, he was the lead in Candide, in the New York City Opera's Candide. But it was a performance at the Public Theater, and the director of a show called Jersey Boys saw what you did that night, and he cast you as the original Bob Gaudio in the show Jersey Boys. So give it up for the original, one and only, Daniel Reichard.
Thank you, Texas. Thank you, Bobby. From Plano, Texas, folks.
I am.
When this old world starts a getting me down, and people are just too much for me to face, I climb way up to the top of the stairs, and all my cares just drift right into space. On the roof, it's peaceful as can be, and there the world below don't bother me. Let me tell you now, when I get home feeling tired and beat, I go up where the air is fresh and sweet. I get away from the hustling crowds and all that rat race noise down in the street. On the roof, that's the only place I know where you just have to wish to make it so. Let's go up on the roof, yeah. At night the stars put on a show for free, and darling, you can share it all with me. I give it telling you right smack dab in the middle of town. I found a paradise that's trouble-proof. And if this world starts to getting you down, there's room enough for two. Up on the roof.
Daniel Reichert.
Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
So good.
Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, then we'll stop talking about ourselves so
I
much.
swear we will.
We love it, though. We love it. Last but not least, this fella here to my left, this tall drink of scotch. He got his start in show business doing the national tour of Cats.
I did.
Look at, he's got the Speedo to prove it.
What's on
the
his tights?
Spandex, yes.
Now, after that, he met his lovely wife, Jenny Lynn, doing a show on Broadway. They have two beautiful children. Finally, he lands the role of a lifetime. Nick Massey, the bass player in the original Jersey Boys. And then after that, he went on to another phenomenal Broadway success, a show that won the Pulitzer Prize for drama called Next to Normal. His performance, yes, was nominated for a Tony Award for Best Leading Actor of a Musical. Will you give it up for Plano, Texas, as J. Robert Spencer?
Plano, Texas. Thank you. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Church, I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees and I pretend to pray. Now the preacher likes to go. He knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming on such a winter's day. The sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. If I didn't tell her, I could leave today. California dreaming on such a winter's day. On such a winter's day.
Solo.
Let's keep on rocking, let's keep on rolling, and let's get on our feet and do some dancing.
The night we met, I knew I needed you so. And if I had the chance, I'd never let you go. So won't you say you love
actor.
A 1, 2, 3, 4.
Got to get you into my life, into my life.
I was alone, I took a ride, I didn't know what I would find there. Another road where maybe I could find another kind of mind there. Then I suddenly see you. Did I tell you I need you every single day of my life? You didn't run, you didn't lie, you know I wanted just to hold you. Had you gone, you knew a time we needed again, for I had told you. You were meant to be near me, and I want you to hear me say we'll be together every day. Come on! Got to get you into my life. Got to get you into my life, into my life. What can I do? What can I be when I'm with you? I wanna say that I'm true when I believe, and if I do, I know the way. Then I suddenly see you. Did I tell you I need you every single day of my life? Come on. Got to get you into my life. Got to get you into my life, into my life. I was alone, I took a ride, didn't know what I would find there. Got to get you into my life. Another road where maybe I could find another kind of mind there. Got to get you into my life. Got to get you into my life, into my life. Got to get you into, got to get you into my life.
Christian Hall.
Thank you very much. We love you guys.
Now we have been, we were so privileged to sing the music of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. 8 shows a week on Broadway for over 1,300 performances. And the show closed after 12 years of running on Broadway last January. And we were feeling so nostalgic, we put together this Jersey Boys medley of all of our favorite tunes. And here we go.
Working my way back to you, babe. The burning love inside. Yeah, I'm working my way back to you, babe. The happiness that I hate away. When you were so
Each day as I grow older, the nights are getting colder. Someday the sun will shine on me. Money I don't have any, I'm down to my last penny. But darling, don't cry over me. I'll be a big man in town. On a Sunday, I'll be a big man in town. Promise, darling, I'll be a big man in town. Just you wait and see. You'll be proud of me. I love you just the way you are. When she was just a kid, her clothes were hand-me-downs. They always laughed at her when she came into town. Called her Ragdoll, little Ragdoll. Such a pretty face, should be dressed sleeveless. I change her saddle rags into glider rags if I could. My folks won't listen to me 'cause they say that she's no good. She's a ragdoll, such a ragdoll. Oh, I love her so I can't let her know. Oh, how you try out, put me down aside, telling dirty lies to my friend. My own father said, "Leave her up, don't bother. The world isn't coming to an end."
He said,
Walk like a man, talk like a man, walk like a man, my son. No woman's worth crawling on the earth, so walk like a man, my son. Baby, I don't mean maybe, gonna get along somehow. Soon you'll be crying on account of all your lying. Yeah, just look who's laughing now.
I'm gonna
Walk like a man, fast as I can. Walk like a man from you. I'll tell the world, forget about it, girl. And walk like a man from you.
Thank you so much. Let's keep going.
I never met a girl who makes me feel the way that you do. You're alright. Whenever I'm asked to make my dreams real, I say that you do. You're out of sight, so
say. So twiddly-dee and fiddly-dum. Look out, baby, 'cause here I go. And I'm bringing your love that choose to be ready. Gonna try to make you love me too, so get ready. Get ready, 'cause here I come. 'Cause here I come. On my way. Get ready, 'cause here I come. Get ready. Oh, the guy should have warned you too. I understand, babe. You're right. I hope I get to you before they do the way I planned it. The other side. So twiddly-dee and fiddly-dum. Look out, baby, 'cause here I go. I'm bringing you a love that choose to get ready. Gonna try to make you love me too, so get ready. Get ready, 'cause here I come. 'Cause here I come. I'm on my way. 'Cause here I come. Get ready, 'cause here I come. Get ready.
Michael Longoria.
You all ready?
1, 2, 3, 4. I was feeling so bad. I asked my family doctor just what I had. I said, doctor, Mr. MD, and now can you tell me what's ailing me? Doctor. And he said, yeah, 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 yeah. Could it be all I really need? Now give me that good, good love. All I need is love. A good, good loving, baby, good love. Honey, please squeeze me tight. Squeeze me tight. Don't you want your baby to be alright? Be alright. Well, I said, baby, and I was sure, I got the fever, and you got the cure. Got the cure. And she said, yeah, 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 yeah. Could it be that all I really need? Now give me that good, good love. All I need is love. Good, good loving, baby, good love. Good love, give me that good, good love. All I need is love. Loving early in the morning, loving late at night. And all you need is love. And all you need is love. All you need is love. Love, love is all you need. Good love. Hey, Daniel Riker. Woo! Yeah, baby.
It's the time of the season when the love runs out. At this time, give it to me easy and let me try with pleasure days to take you to the sun, to promised land, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? What's your name? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? Has he taken
What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? Has he taken any time to show you what you need to live? Tell it to me slowly. Tell you what I really want to know. It's the time of the season for loving. It's the time of the season for loving.
Christian Hall!
I'm not your stepping stone. I'm not your stepping stone. You try to make your mark in society. You're using all the tricks that you used on me. You're reading all them high fashion magazines. The clothes you're wearing, girl, they're causing public scenes. I said, now I'm not your stepping stone. I'm not your stepping stone. Now you're stepping stone. Now you're stepping stone. Hey, I'm not your I'm not your stepping stone. When I first met you, girl, you didn't have no shoes. But now you're walking around like a front page news. You've been awful careful about the friends you choose. But you will find my name in your buckaroo shoes. I say, now I'm not your stepping stone. No, not me. I'm not your stepping stone. No, no, no. Now you're stepping stone. 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 That's your turn. Now you're holy moly! What is that? Alex Wyatt
How about
on the
that drum
drums,
solo?
man.
We woke up in Miami this morning. That was great. This is another great Jersey band, The Rascals. Grooving on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah, baby. Really, I couldn't get away too soon. I can't imagine anything that's better. The world is ours whenever we're together. There ain't a place I'd rather be instead of moving down a crowded avenue. Doing
with the Rascals.
Thank you.
Nice, man.
Woo!
My eyes adored you. Though I never laid a hand on you, my eyes adored you. Like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. So close, and yet so far. I carried your books from school, playing make-believe you're married to me. You were 5th grade, I was 6th, when we came to be. Walking home every day, over Barnegat Bridge and Bay, till we grew into the me and you, went our separate ways.
My eyes adored you. Though I never laid a hand on you, my eyes adored you. Like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. So close, and yet so far.
Headed for city lights,
I'm the ladder up to fortune and fame. I worked my fingers to the bone, made myself a name. But the eyes seem to find that no matter how the years unwind, still I reminisce about the girl I missed
and the love I left behind. My eyes adored you. Though I never laid a hand on you, my eyes adored you. Like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. So close, and yet so far.
My eyes adored you.
I can remember,
though I never laid a hand on you, my
way back then.
like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I
I was feelings and regrets,
so
close, and yet so far.
Thank you.
All right, so this was my big number in Jersey, boys. Hope you guys know the words. If you do, please sing along. Here we go. I know you do.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I think I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. All right, here's your opportunity to sing with us as loud as you want. Here we go. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to want the lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say louder. Oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I swear. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. Let me love you. Thank you. Go Longoria. Listen, baby,
Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby.
If you need me, come if no matter where you are, no matter how far.
don't worry, baby.
Just call out my name, I'll be there in a hurry. You don't need to worry.
'Cause baby, there
Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby. Remember that day I set you free.
I told you you could always count on me, baby.
That day on, I made a vow.
oh, I'll be there when you want me, some way, somehow. 'Cause baby, there
Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. No, no, darling.
no way, no way.
This is cold.
Can't stop me, baby.
No, no, baby.
If you want
If you're ever in trouble, I'll be there on the double. Just send for me, baby. Yeah, my love is alive. We're in the heart.
Although we're miles apart.
Ever need
oh, I'll be there on the double, just as fast as I can.
Don't you know that there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Come on. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Ain't no mountain high enough.
We love this crowd. Now look at, we're heading back to New York in the morning, so if you want to dance, this is the time to do it right now.
1, 2, get up, come on, 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Let's dance, everybody. Oh, what a night. Sing it. Late December back in '63. What a very special time for me. 'Cause I remember what a night.
Oh, what a night. You know, I didn't even know you so much, San Antonio. We're the Midtown Man. Good night.
You want one more?
One more?
We'll do one more. We'll do one
Okay,
more.
We're gonna do one more. This is a song that we got to do in Jersey Boys 8 shows a week. We love this song by Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. It's called
Bye Bye Baby.
If you hate me after what I say,
We Can't Put It Off Any Longer. We had a great time, San Antonio. Good night. Bye, bye, baby, baby, goodbye. Bye, bye, baby, don't make me cry. You're the one girl in town I can marry. Girl, I'd marry you now if I were free. I wish it could be. Well, I could love you, but why begin it? 'Cause there ain't any future in it. She's got me, I'm not the reason why. Bye, bye, baby, baby, goodbye. Bye, bye, baby, don't make me cry. I guess I never will know you better. I wish I knew you before I met you. How can you agree for me? I should have told you that I can't linger. Oh, there's a wedding ring on my finger. She's got me, and I'm not the reason why. Bye, bye, baby, baby, goodbye. Thank you. Check us out on iTunes.
Thank you guys. Have a great, great season.
Thanks to San Antonio Sports.
Peace, love, and all of the above. We're the Midtown Man. Good night, San Antonio. Thank you so much, everybody. God bless.